Well, welcome back to Malvern Retreat House. And I'm saying that through a virtual digital connection, but the fact is that we're actually starting to experience a lot of activity around us. And it has been a long time in coming. This whole COVID pandemic experience has challenged us tremendously. But finally, we are now doing a gradual phased reopening, and we are able to welcome a small group of retreatants, two groups of men of Malvern, the L.J. Ferdinand and Our Lady Queen of Peace, and we're seeing a little bit more anticipation and hope as we're welcoming people. This has been a lonely place. It's been great for a desert experience over the past few months, but the retreat house really is made to welcome people and to have people on our grounds. So it's encouraging. It's a hopeful sign for us to be able to welcome people again and open our doors and start bringing back some of our staff that has been cut back tremendously. I just want to help everybody understand some of the things that are going on. You know, we've been seeing it in Scripture these days, and this past Sunday, Scripture that is talking about different kinds of seed, and it's seed that is good seed, and then the seed of weeds that is thrown in together with the good seed, and they have to come to fruition together. And that was a challenging thing that Jesus was presenting in the scriptures, as well as the mustard seed being so tiny, but yet giving birth to something that was a huge tree to welcome the wildlife, to welcome birds, to just be filled with life. And that's so often what we're seeing is that this tree of life around us. So in everything we're doing, we want to encourage one another to choose for life with Jesus, to choose to grow in the Spirit of God, to choose to let Jesus really penetrate every aspect of our lives. And I don't know about you, but I need that encouragement from other people around me. I can't do it alone. I need to see the example, the good words, and it also from time to time the challenge to stay on the right path. We aren't losing that sense here at Malvern Retreat House. We want to continue to be a mission that draws people closer in relationship to the Lord, that provides peace to people as they come onto our grounds, onto our property. However, we are experiencing, as we do this reopening, the application of some changes that are going to be different, and the experience will not be the same as often we have gone through here. Just some of the very basic points that we're all experiencing through the retreat experience as we check in here. For example, our world right now is telling us that social distancing is important. So we're going to continue to do social distancing here at the retreat house. That means we're also going to have a cap on the number of retreatants who can be here at one time, and a cap on the number of retreatants who can gather in certain spaces around the property. That takes something to adjust to for all of us. It's not an easy thing to accept, but yet it's how we go through the gate, how we get through the narrow gate to be able to reopen and do this gradual process. Another is that in checking in to the retreat house for a retreat, temperatures will be taken. The little portable thermometer that is pointed at your forehead, and you'll be given a temperature, and as long as your temperature is normal, no problem, welcome to the retreat. If there's an issue with a fever, then we're going to have to talk and advise you to maybe stay home, because that would be the best thing for yourself and for others. We're also going to ask everybody to do a wellness check, to go down a checklist to make sure that you have not been exposed to any situation that could possibly infect you or others with the COVID-19 virus. In addition, obviously, it's something that we continue to look at is the fact of pulling out the mask, putting on the mask, and when we're interacting with one another here on the retreat grounds, to have the mask in place. I'm sorry to tell you, but you won't see my pretty face as much. You'll probably be seeing me through the mask and communicating that way. So that is a big part of what we're experiencing. The other aspect is that we continue to look at making sure, whether it be in our dining area or in any common areas, that all of those spaces are really sanitized in a way that's going to protect all of our retreatants and all of our staff. So we'll be diligent about that and make sure that is in place as well. Otherwise, it's the typical points that we just encourage everybody to do, which is the basic three: distancing, wearing a mask, and washing your hands. We'll have plenty, if you can't wash your hands with soap and water, we have plenty of places around the campus where we do have the hand sanitizer to make sure that can be completed, and it's a protection for everybody. And getting back to the gospel image of the seed, to say yes to Jesus sometimes means that we have to say yes to some very awkward and uncomfortable situations. And this is something we are called to right now as a people of faith to say yes to. Okay, yes, Jesus, I surrender it to you. I don't always understand it. I don't always understand what's going on and why some of these steps are necessary, but I give it to you. I'll surrender it to you so that you can help me continue to be a good seed of giving life, of caring for others, and really trying to bring hope and continuance to the retreat movement. I can't wait to see you. We have maybe modifications that we're dealing with right now, but we know that the Lord has set apart these holy grounds, that the Lord has set apart this mission so that people can grow in relationship with Christ, and that we can really find the peace of the Lord in what we're doing. So I welcome you back, and ever closer to saying that to you in person, not just from a distance. Brothers and sisters, I hope to see you soon. God bless you. God love you. Prosit.